Do you find yourself scrolling and scrolling for hours, looking at people's likes and comments and number of shares? I do too. This is called the comparison game. And let me tell you how Instagram almost made me quit. I've never been the type of person to compare myself to others. I believe that we are all walking our own path. You know, God has given each and every one of us their own gifts, their own things, and their own, aspirations, dreams, and blah, blah, blah. Even though there's so many of us and there's so many things that we all have in common, each person is different. And I believe that. This is not me hating on someone. I'm not the type of person to hate on anyone. I remember when I used to do my live videos, I was asked, do I find myself, getting jealous of other people sometimes? And the answer is no, and it still remains no. I'm not jealous of anyone. So let's be clear. Okay. I'm not jealous of anybody because I feel like if there's something that I like or admire about the person, I am someone, if you know me and you know me well, I love to give compliments. If I think you're beautiful, I tell you. If I love your outfit, I tell you. I don't hide my feelings, okay? I am straight to the point, sharpshooter. But what I've noticed is with Instagram's algorithm and the constant changes on social media, and it's not just Instagram, it can be TikTok, it can be any platform, right? They're constantly changing, constantly developing, like us mere humans, right? We are constantly changing, constantly developing. And my struggle that I realized was the fact that I would compare the numbers. I would look at the effort, the quality, the energy that I put out. I think I have a banger that I'm putting out and this is going to blow. This is going to be a hit, and it's a no. Cricket. Okay. And I struggled. I struggled with that a lot. There was a video that I made on Instagram. I think it was like 2 years ago. I think you guys know that video or that sound that made it like viral on TikTok. And then at one point it was moving on Instagram, and it was about Starbucks, right? Starbucks order, like you go for this iced latte thing like that. So I heard the sound. I thought it was hilarious. I'm not a coffee drinker. If you know me well. I don't really care for coffee. I'm more of a tea girl. So I said, you know what? Let me see what the hype is about. So I went to the drive-thru and I used that TikTok sound to order my iced latte or whatever it was. And it did it for me because, again, I don't drink coffee. So I don't even really go to Starbucks. So if I was to, I wouldn't even know what to order. So that sound actually really saved my life that day. I recorded the whole thing. Okay. I put it on Instagram. How the hell did I get 106,000 views? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. 106,000 views of just shaking the latte and the whole process of what I did by just putting the sound on the thing and just talking to them and then showing the iced latte in my Range Rover. And it got 106,000 views. Like, make it make sense. But the videos that I put time, energy, effort, nada. I'm blown away. And then I realized that I probably wasn't being consistent enough. After that video hit 106,000 views, maybe I could have kept the momentum going. Maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I need to just do cell phone videos. I started going on a spiral, okay? Trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I started to look at other people whose quality wasn't the same as mine and seeing how they were getting 4,000, 5,000 likes. They got all these shares. They got so much. And I just couldn't understand. What is it? So then I started to feel like people don't like me. That's just what it is. They don't like me enough to hit the like button. They don't like me enough to comment. They don't like me enough to share my content. But then they will always be in my inbox. Girl, your quality, I love your videos. Da, 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 da. But you don't like it. But you don't like it though. And I'll find myself crying. I'll find myself getting upset. I find myself, you know, in a mini depression. And honestly, it used to really hurt me because I feel like nobody supported me, apart from my 4, 5, or 3 people that actually really support me and like push me up and, motivate me when I want to give up. Apart from those people that are always liking and commenting, I found myself wanting to give up. I really feel like Instagram really did a number on me. I've now reached a point in my life where I just don't give a damn anymore. I'm putting content out for me and hopefully somebody sees it, right? But one thing, like I stated in my other video, is that I have been blessed that businesses see me, corporations see me, companies, and I mean not your mom and pop, big companies are seeing me. And I just thank God for that, right? This year, I've been invited to events. I was able to get free dinners at restaurants. Like even Fuga the Chow invited me. Like I'm so grateful that even though I'm not where I see myself, I'm not where I prayed for yet, I can say that God is still working and he's still doing his big one, because when I think about the goodness of God, I will be on here forever letting you know my testimony, but I don't want to waste your time. So the point of this is stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself, Instagram, social media, whatever, it's a place for fun. It's a place to enjoy, to learn. I realize that this creator space, it's getting saturated, it's getting really saturated. And as months continue, there are new creators coming in every day, especially in the female space. There's an overload, so you can't be too hard on yourself either. I think once you get in the habit of things, and what is important too is doing what you want to do, being your true self. I know a lot of people are mentioning being yourself and blah, blah, blah. It's true, because there's a lot of copying on this social media, and we'll get into that. Like we have so much to discuss. So much, sis.